guys, welcome back to my channel. So good to hang out with you. It seems like it's been a little bit since I filmed a video. It's always funny getting back into the groove of filming and like talking to a camera again. But the two previous videos that I put up, I probably filmed like maybe like a week and a half to 2 weeks ago because I've been so busy with just like mom life. My oldest son just graduated from 8th grade, which is so crazy. He's going into high school next year. It's absolutely insane. I'm so proud of him. But I've been just like nonstop on the go with like school events and graduation parties, and I chaperoned Disneyland for his class the other day and just like go on like school stuff. So it feels good to sit down and hang out and talk some beauty stuff with you guys today. And today, sitting here in front of me, I have the good, the bad, and the ugly of all new releases, all the hyped up beauty products that have been coming out. I have been testing out a lot of products, and I'm here to share my thoughts on what you want and what you want to stay away from. This is kind of a monthly favorites video, but it's also kind of a testing product review video at the same time. So let's jump into it. Before I do, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the big red subscribe button down below. Join my YouTube family here. We're all in this big skincare beauty journey together. I am over 40 years old, and I love just connecting with all of you guys on everything beauty. So subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get notified every time I post a video, which is Tuesdays and Fridays. And then when you're done watching this video, head on over to my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram for daily skincare tips and beauty tips and reviews and skincare routines and mom life and just like everything in between on my Instagram. So let's dive into it, you guys. I have a lot of things to go over with you. Like I said, I have some must-haves. I have some just stay away from, and then I also have some like garbage products. So let's dive in. Okay, let's start out with some sunless tanning talk here, because as you guys know, I'm big into healthy skin, so I do not sit out in the sun without SPF on. So I do not get color, I do not get tan. So I have found some really good tanning products that I've been absolutely loving, because I am so picky when it comes to tanning products, you guys. So many of them like leave you dry feeling, you know, because there's just so much like chemicals and alcohol usually in self tanners, and you just end up dry and your skin gets crepey and it just looks terrible. And also with a lot of like at-home sunless tanners, it like clings to like little brown spots, you know, like little hyperpigmentation spots on your body, and it makes them so much worse. So all in all, a lot of them can just make the skin on your body just look just like terrible. So these that I have found, I've just been like absolutely in love with. I actually have been wearing them nonstop. And you know, they don't make my skin dry. They don't cling to little like patches or like hyperpigmentation spots, none of that. And this is it right here. I'm telling you guys, this is so amazing, and I've been loving it. It's the Isle of Paradise. It's the Body High Glow Self Tan Serum with hyaluronic acid. This is amazing. It is not like a sunless tanner that like gives you this like really deep dark tan off the bat. I love it because it's actually more gradual and buildable. So I have been using this just a couple days in a row, and it builds up like the most gorgeous color without looking fake, you know? So I've been really loving it, and it does not dry my skin. It does have good for your skin ingredients in it, and there is a lot of hydrating ingredients too. And it honestly makes my skin feel so soft. So I've been absolutely just like blown away. I'm like, oh my gosh, like this has been my go-to. And it actually pumps out as a serum, so I won't do it now, otherwise it's gonna stain my hands. But it pumps out in a serum type form, and then when I get out of the shower, I just literally take this all over my body, I rub it all over, and it comes out clear. So you just kind of rub it in as kind of like a body serum, and it just soaks into your skin so nice. And then within a couple hours, it starts building some color. But it doesn't leave you streaky because it's not this like crazy wild like deep dark tan. Like I said, it's natural and you can build upon it, which I really love. I absolutely just am hooked on this. This is definitely something that I will repurchase again. So if you're looking for something for your body that just leaves it like feeling really soft and nice and doesn't make you look crepey and old, this is it, you guys. I feel like this is like the perfect body like sunless tanner for anyone who is over 40. All right, so along the self tanner line, the Isle of Paradise, these are the medium self tanning drops. I've been using these on my face. These are just as good as the body ones, but I will say they don't last as long on my face as the body does. Like this does not, like I, you know, do a lot to my body at the same time and put a lot of good products on my body, but this doesn't fade off my body because I do like exfoliate my face more, and just like the products that I use, this does not last as long on my face as the body ones do, but this is still really, really nice on my face. I will actually mix this in with like a skincare product, like a skincare serum. I just take a couple drops and just mix it in with the product and apply it usually at night. And then I wake up and my skin just has this really pretty, just natural tan glow. Again, without looking fake or anything like that. It's just like a very subtle, you know, again, buildable tan, but I love that. And again, it's not drying to the skin, better for your skin ingredients, and it's customizable because you could just take a couple drops. You can use it every night if you want. It just depends, but I will say it doesn't last as long on my face as the body, but I do really, really love it. All right, so let's talk about this right here. We talked about the good, let's talk about the bad. And when I say bad, I am like, run away from this product. This is a brand new product. It's by K-Skin. It's a body oil SPF 30, and they actually sent this to me. And when I got it in the mail, I was like, ooh, like a body oil with SPF, like that could be really nice, you know, for something kind of light and give you that shine to your skin. I was like, ooh, like this could be something really nice. Then I looked at the ingredients, as we all should before we put anything on our skin. The ingredients, the SPF in here, oh my gosh, you guys, it has every single terrible chemical SPF that you never want to put on your skin. Literally like hormone disruptors, like terrible chemical crappy SPFs. And I'm talking about every single one. Avobenzone, homosalate, octisalate, like the list goes on, and they're all terrible, terrible chemical SPFs. There's not one like good. No, there's a difference between chemical SPFs and mineral SPFs. Mineral SPFs are your zinc oxide, your titanium dioxide, but chemical SPFs aren't necessarily bad either. There's good chemical SPFs, and then there's this type of chemical. There's multiple different chemical SPFs, and this just happens to have literally every single bad SPF ingredient that you want to stay away from. So I was kind of shocked. I won't ever apply this to my skin. No one should. It's terrible for you in general. So this is one you totally want to stay away from. Like, oh. Okay, so here is another product that actually was sent to me. It's new by Natasha Denona. It is her new Skin Glass. It's an energizing and hydrating primer serum. And it comes out in a little dropper form like this. And it gives you that really pretty glow to your skin. But again, not the best ingredients for your skin. And I love products like this, but automatically it made me think of this right here. And this is the Glowbiotics, the probiotic Hydra Glow Cream Oil. Again, it comes out in a dropper form like so, and it does the same to your skin, where it gives this amazing glow to your skin. You can mix it in with a foundation, you can mix it in with a moisturizer. You can do this so many different ways, and it just makes your skin look luminous and so insanely glass-like and gorgeous. But this is all good for your skin ingredients. It has probiotics, it has hydrating ingredients. Like, this is skincare, but in like this amazing glow form that you can use in in multiple different ways. This does the same thing, but it's like not good for your skin. So people need to realize there's always a good skin option out there. That's something that you can use that does the same thing, that is way better for your skin. So, okay, so I also got sent this, and this is by Calla Ray, and it's the new Just Add Ray's Glow Boosting Drops. This is a face and body oil, but it's like a bronzing, actually, let me shake it up. It's like a bronzing oil that, like I said, it's a facial oil, but it has like a bronze tint to it. Now, I personally don't use like a lot of facial oils on my skin for the most part, not stuff like this, but I have been taking this and mixing it in with my Calla Science SPF. So I've been using the Calla Science just like sheer SPF. If I take a couple of these drops, mix it in with my SPF for my body, oh my gosh, it looks so phenomenal, you guys. I've been loving the combination, and it just takes a couple drops, mix it in with like your body lotion, your body SPF, and then just apply it down your arms and apply it down your legs, and it just gives this like gorgeous like light sheen, and it's really, really pretty. And the funny thing is, I was looking at this, I was like, oh my god, this was made in Newport Beach, which is where I live. So it's kind of funny. I have actually never heard of this brand before, but I know this is brand new. So again, on your body, this is bomb. All right, let's talk about this next, because this is a hair product that gets so much hype. It's the K18 Mandelic Hair Science Leave-In Hair Mask. And again, I've heard about this so much. People just always rave about it. And I've recently had some breakage in the front of my hair here, which I now have bangs. Let's just put it that way. I'm dealing with like some long bang issue going on. But I was like, okay, now's my chance. Like, let me just try this out. Let me see what the hype is. So it's a leave-in product. So I comb through my hair. I take a little bit of this and I just put it on like any ends of my hair that seem damaged or dry. And I've used it now a couple different times, probably maybe like 4 or 5 different times. And I do like it. I feel like it does make my hair really soft, but I'm not sure if it's like actually repairing anything. You guys have to let me know, like, do you see results with this like pretty quickly, or is it something you have to use a bunch of times to see results? Because I'm honestly not sure. Like I said, I've used it a couple times. I like it. I like the way it feels, but I'm not seeing like insane, like, oh my gosh, these results are just so mind-blowing, like nothing like that. So I'm just really curious, like, what I'm supposed to expect from this. Like, is it something I should keep using? You guys have to let me know in the comments, like, what do you think of this? Like, I'm sure so many of you have tried this too. So let me know. All right, let's talk a little skincare that I've been really, really loving. And oh my gosh, this brings me back. This brings me back to the start of my skincare like journey, like the start of my medical grade skincare addiction right here. And it's so funny. It's the Obagi products. Do you remember, like, when I started my skincare website, this was the very, very first brand that I worked with and carried, and that was like 12 years ago. Obagi, you guys. And I just recently started pulling out some of these products because they're freaking good, and I always forget about them because it's a product brand, you know, that's been around for so long that you kind of like, it kind of gets like pushed to the back sometimes. So I recently pulled it back out and I'm like, oh my gosh, these have just like made, again, just like such amazing results to my skin. So what I've been using is the Exfoderm Forte, which is an exfoliation enhancer. This is a mix of glycolic acid and lactic acid. And oh gosh, you guys, it just makes your skin amazing. Like, it smooths it, it takes texture away, it erases like little lines and wrinkles, it gives your skin the most amazing glow. All the benefits of glycolic acid and lactic acid. This is freaking bomb. And what I've been doing with this is I've actually been using it at night. I use my Osmosis Renew, which is the vitamin A retinaldehyde serum, at night, and then I will actually use this after it. And most of the times you really don't want to mix like a vitamin A like Retin A or something with a glycolic acid product like this. But because a retinaldehyde is just the freaking bomb, you can mix it with other actives without giving your skin irritation. So this combination right here has been life, and I've been loving it. And I don't do it every single night. I've been doing this combination maybe like 2 or 3 nights a week, and that's like perfection. But Exfoderm Forte is for normal to oily skin, and then the Obagi Exfoderm is for normal to dry skin because it's a little more gentle on the skin. It's not as high of a percentage as like the Exfoderm Forte because oily skin can handle a little higher of exfoliating type of acids and stuff. And then I also have been using the Obagi Blend. Now this is the Blend FX, so it's non-hydroquinone. That is key because hydroquinone is not the best for your liver and just like your body in general. It just has a lot of like chemicals and stuff that gets into your body, into your bloodstream that you cannot be using for long periods of time. So anything that is just as effective as hydroquinone but doesn't have that, has alternatives, is like key. And the Obagi Blend FX is a skin brightener, skin lightener, but it uses a high potency of arbutin. And arbutin is like probably one of the top ingredients for lightening the skin in a more natural way. So I take this, and this is actually made to blend with your Retin A, with your retinol, or with your retinaldehyde. The two of them are just like a powerhouse. So again, what I've been doing is I've been taking my Osmosis Renew. I don't mix them directly together, but I take the Osmosis Renew and then I will take a little bit of the Obagi Blend FX and I will use that after. And oh my gosh, my skin has just been looking so bright, just like little tiny like sun damage spots or post like little pimple spots that I had are completely gone, and I have been loving it. The combination of using the exfoliating on certain nights and then the skin lightener on other nights, it's just like, wow. All right, we're gonna also talk about 2 Mandelic Acid products that I've been really loving as well. Both of them are newer to the skincare world, the medical grade skincare world as well. The Neogenesis, the Mandelic Acid 8%. Again, amazing. Mandelic acid is so good. It's a more gentle form of like an exfoliating type of, AHA, but it really just like smooths the skin, softens the skin. It's gonna help with fine lines and wrinkles. It's gonna stimulate collagen and elastin. It helps knock out inflammation in the skin and redness in the skin. Mandelic acid is really an amazing ingredient. And this Neogenesis 8% is so bomb, you guys. And again, another skincare combination that I've been loving is again, taking my nightly Osmosis Renew, my retinaldehyde serum, and then I take the Neogenesis Mandelic acid 8% and I use it on top. And the combination, oh my gosh, like you wake up with serious, just like perfected, glowing, poreless, just like even toned skin. It's amazing. So I've been really enjoying that new release as well. So Glowbiotics also came out with this just recently, and this is their new probiotic clarifying home peel. This is a Mandelic acid 15% along with a salicylic acid 2%. And you just take this at night and it just comes out in this little pump. You put this on your skin at night, 4 to 5 nights in a row, and it gives you the most amazing results. Again, the combination of those AHAs and the BHA of salicylic acid is such a skin booster, you guys. It makes your skin look so fresh. So this is just such a great, like, before an event or just anytime you really want to give your skin this just like amazing boost, this glow. You know, it exfoliates, but in a gentle way. It really evens out your skin tone. Like, it is just such an amazing, just like, skin booster for, at home use, and I love it. All right, let's talk a little makeup products here because I've been trying out some new makeup that's been like super hyped up and super just like in your face on Instagram and stuff. So of course I had to try it. So let's talk about these two first. These are new by Makeup by Mario. And I've actually never tried his products before, but I did buy a bunch and I have my thoughts. So let's talk about these. So I bought his new cream bronzer. It's his new Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. So it's an all over warming complexion tint, which honestly, I wasn't really sure what that was. I'm like, is that a bronzer? Is it like what is this? So I bought it in a darker shade because I'm thinking it's a bronzer, and it's good and I like it. But I actually have other cream bronzers that I love way more. I feel like the color is a little too, I'd say it's like a little too like yellowy tone on me. And the consistency of it isn't my actual favorite. I'll show you my absolute like favorite go-to cream bronzer right now that I can't live without. And again, I do have a lot of cream bronzers that I really love. This is not one that I would actually pick up. Like, I have a couple different ones that I will reach for. And I feel like this is just gonna get thrown in a drawer and I'm probably not gonna use it because it's honestly not that great. Here's the one that I've been absolutely loving. This is actually what I have on right now, and it's Tom Ford. It's a little pricey, but it's just so perfect on your skin. This is the Shade and Illuminate. This is the Intensity 2. This is an illuminator, highlighter, and then the cream bronzer. And that's what I have on as my cream bronzer today, with a little bit of the Osmosis Maui Beach Glow. I take this side right here, which is a little bit more of the cooler side, which I personally like for my skin tone. I took a little of this powder and I just put it on top, and it's just like so pretty, the combination. So I'll just like go over a little bit. I always like in the summer, I always take a little powder bronzer over my cream bronzer. In the winter, I don't do that, but in the summer, I'm like hot and I have oily skin, so I always like set my cream product with just like a little bit of powder. So that's the combination I have on right now. But there's just way better like cream bronzers out there. So Makeup by Mario. And then I also bought his new Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Perfector, which is a radiant skin powder. And I bought this, and again, I'm like iffy, like a so-so on it. There's sometimes I like it, but then I look in the mirror like a couple hours later and it makes my skin look so shiny and oily. I'm like, oh my gosh. So it's like this face powder that starts matte and then it has some different like really slight sheen, you know, colors as you move down. So it's like this gradient powder. So if you use it all together, it is really pretty and it leaves your skin really nice. But if I do this all over my skin and I mix those, like I said, I honestly look so oily within like an hour or two. Like, oh my gosh, like even Brandon, I had this on them one day and he was like, I was like working and getting stuff done. And he walked in the room, he was like, oh my God, your skin is so shiny. I was like, oh, it's that stupid powder again. So be very careful on how you use this. I'm still trying to figure out ways to use this, because if I take it, if I take just like the illuminating side, you can literally just use the illuminating side like as like a highlighter, which is pretty too. But I don't know how, like, are you supposed to, I don't know. If you swipe this all around and you use this all over your face, it's honestly very, very pretty at first, but then don't look at yourself like an hour or two later, because you're gonna look like the biggest shine ball. All right, so here's the other Makeup by Mario product that I bought that, again, I'm not wowed by his products. I always feel like I hear so much hype about how amazing the Makeup by Mario makeup is. And I'm just like, you know, like I feel like I never follow like the crowd in terms of makeup. I always like my own thing. Like this one right here, the Makeup by Mario, the Master Secret Glow Highlighter. So it's just a clear, like glossy highlighter, which I actually really like because I like that type of product. I don't usually like powder highlighters that just sit on like your skin and they don't melt in. So you just see, you're like, okay, really pretty highlighter. No, you want like your skin to glow. So I love stuff like this, but I'm like, I use this and I'm like, you know, like again, I have something better already, and it's by RMS Beauty, and I've been using this forever and talking about this forever. Remember this? It's the Living Luminizer. And again, it's like this more just like clear, just like cream consistency that melts into your skin, becomes one with your skin, and doesn't look like highlighter, but it literally, one, it's not as sticky. The Makeup by Mario one is actually stays sticky on your skin. Like you feel it, it's like tacky. The RMS Beauty has the same look and it just melts in and looks like skin, but it doesn't stay like tacky or sticky. And RMS Beauty is all clean ingredients. So again, okay, perfect transition to the new RMS Beauty blushes, you guys. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if these are out on Sephora yet. Who was it? I think Temptalia on Instagram. She's always the one that brings you like the first look at, you know, new makeup products. She posted these and they ended up being on Anthropologie because you can't get them anywhere yet. So I went to Anthropologie and I bought 3 out of the 4 shades. They are freaking beautiful, you guys. And again, all clean ingredients. And oh my gosh, I love them. This is the Mai Tai shade. It's a really, really gorgeous, like peachy shade. They have the most beautiful, like luminous look to them. This is the shade Pomegranate Fizz, and it's a gorgeous, just look at that, like beautiful corally pink. It gives your skin the most gorgeous flush look, kind of like a sunburnt, you know, flush look. Absolutely love that one. And then the color that I have on today is French Rosé, and it looks like this. And it's like the most gorgeous, like pinky shade. And again, this is what I have on now. Like, look at this. This just has like such a beautiful glow at the same time. It just gives your skin like this natural luminous look. It's not like shiny or shimmery, but it just gives your skin this like really pretty glow, and the colors are to die for. So I have been wearing these honestly like nonstop since I got these in the mail probably about a week ago, and I love them. Okay, so let's talk about these hyped up products. And this Makeup by Mario one is a product that went viral. You can't get it. It's sold out. They are just like, I don't even know when they're gonna be back in stock. I happened to grab this one when it was like back in stock for like a day. It's his new Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serums. And this is the only Makeup by Mario product that I'm like obsessed with. I love this. And I've actually been stalking his website for when they come back in stock because I want another one of this color and then I want to get another color. They're so amazing. So it's like a glossy lipstick, but it's actually what I have on right now. Actually, no, I have the Tarte one on, which I'll share with you guys in a second, but it's the same thing. But it's like color, but gloss at the same time. I really am not a big lipstick person. I don't like heavy lipsticks. I'm such a gloss girl. This is like the best of both worlds, where it's like really light on your lips. It doesn't feel like you're wearing like lipstick or anything, but it's super, super glossy and just makes your lips feel amazing. They look juicy. Like, I am addicted. So the Makeup by Mario, this is the shade Bare Glow, and I freaking love it. This is totally worth the hype. I can see why it went viral. It's freaking bomb. But like I said, you can't find it. So I actually tried the Tarte ones. These are the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lips. They have the Juicy Lip, and then they have the Juicy Lip Plump. It doesn't really plump your lips. I don't really know the difference. They feel the same on my lips. They just have different colors. I have one of each. They are the same thing as the Makeup by Mario. They are like the same consistency, just this like balmy, just glossy, like amazingness to your lips. I am so hooked. Like, I love this. This is all I've been wearing. Actually, my friend Steph was over at my house the other day. We were just quickly getting ready before we went out together, and I was putting on my lip product, and I was using the Tarte one, and she was like, oh my God. She was like, your lips look so like shiny and glossy. She's like, what is that? So she actually stole one of mine because it's just like the most pretty, like amazing lip product. So you guys have to try these. I know you will absolutely love them. All right, and then the last thing I want to share with you guys is this Beauty Blender dupe right here. And actually, it was one of you guys, it was a follower of mine on Instagram who DM'd me, and she was like, Brie, you have to try these. I know you love the Beauty Blender and the sponges. These are on Amazon, super cheap. You get like a pack of, what was it, six Beauty Blenders for super cheap, and they are better than the Beauty Blender. I am obsessed. So thank you for telling me about these. I love when you guys give me like really good like options of, you know, things to try too. It's so fun. But you guys have to try these. Again, super cheap. I personally go through sponges. I don't keep them for very long. I think they get grimy and dirty no matter how much you wash them. I just feel like it's like blah. Like, I don't want to keep putting that on my skin. So I discard my beauty sponges pretty often. So I never buy expensive ones. So this is a really cheap like 6-pack of ones, and they're honestly better than the Beauty Blender. So definitely check those out too. All right, you guys, that is it. I feel like this video is gonna be super long, but I had a lot to share with you guys. I had a lot of good, a lot of bad, a couple stay away from. So I hope you enjoyed my reviews on all of these. I will link them all down below for you guys in the description box. So open that up for shopping links and easy info and all of that stuff. All of that is always in the description box. You can open it up down below. But definitely leave me a comment, just say hi, or let me know if you've tried any of these products as well and your thoughts too. I love just like sharing and again, just connecting with you guys. It's so much fun talking skincare and beauty with you guys. So definitely leave me a comment, even if it's just to say hi. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I love you all guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.